Hi everyone, today we're putting 5 different coolers to the ultimate ice challenge. I've loaded each cooler with 2 full bags of ice. I think it's obvious that the rotomolded coolers will win this battle, but let's get some numbers in. Over the next few days, I'll be checking in daily to see how much ice is left in each cooler and evaluate their insulation performance. And at the end, I will crown the ultimate ice king. The BRP LinQ 16-liter cooler in white. This rotomolded cooler is as tough as it gets. And the big highlight here obviously is the LinQ attachments. It locks seamlessly to your Sea-Doo, even during the bumpiest ride. Here we have a black version of the 16-liter LinQ cooler, which is personally my favorite color since it's matching my Sea-Doo Explorer Pro and Maverick X3 perfectly. Next, we have the Yeti 15-liter hard cooler. Yeti's is known to be some of the best rotomolded coolers on the market. I suspect this 15-liter will perform great in this ice challenge. This little Coleman is the most affordable injection molded cooler I could find. The kind of cooler I grew up with. But let's be honest, I think it's going to get smoked by the rotomolded coolers in this test. Personally, I'd say this cooler is only good for a picnic. The Yeti Hopper Flip Soft Cooler. I had this Yeti soft cooler at our house, so I thought I would throw it in the mix, just for comparison purposes. Alright, let the challenge begin. Here we are 24 hours later, let's see where we're at. Let's start with the Coleman cooler. Ooh, not too much ice left in there, and it's pretty warm. Next is the Yeti. Bunch of ice, very cool in there. Followed by the LinQ cooler, very good. Bunch of ice with a good top lid temperature. And same for the black one. And finally, the soft cooler, still doing pretty good after 24 hours. And now, 48 hours later. Let's look at the Coleman cooler. Only a little bit of ice. I suspect this will be its last day. Then the Yeti cooler, still going strong, a little bit more water, but mostly ice. Same with the BRP white rotomolded cooler, a mix of ice and water, but it's very cold in there. Same goes for the black one, but I noticed a little bit more water. And finally, the soft cooler, a little bit more water than ice in there. Alright, let's get to it. Day 3, 72 hours later. The Coleman cooler is done, no more ice, all water. The Yeti's doing pretty good, kind of like a mix of ice and water, but it's cold in there. BRP rotomolded cooler, still a bunch of ice and water in there. Although I'm starting to see a lot more water in the black BRP cooler. And finally, the soft cooler, there's a lot of water in there, it might be its last day. We have 4 coolers left. Day number 4, 96 hours later. The Yeti has a lot more water in there, a little bit of ice left. Same for the white BRP cooler, only a little bit of ice left. Let's check the black cooler. Ooh, all the ice is gone, only water. That's interesting. And the soft cooler, not surprised, all the ice is gone. Now we only have 2 coolers left in the battle. I feel this is going to be their last day. Day 5, 120 hours later. I'm not surprised to see that the ice is gone in both coolers. Realistically, smaller rotomolded coolers can probably just hold ice for about 4 days. That being said, I'll take a LinQ accessory cooler over a Yeti any day, especially to use on my personal watercraft. With the LinQ attachment points, you can connect that cooler to the back of your Sea-Doo very strongly, and it will stay on board even during the roughest rides. And like I mentioned earlier, I've got a soft spot for the black LinQ cooler. It's the one I reach for every time. See you guys on the water.